Everton were poor, really bad.
Yeah, I think the big standout for me for Everton was lack of a striker. I mean, Neil Maupay. I mean, he can't hold the ball up. Hasn't got the pacing behind, doesn't show it. Can't finish. He's just a striker who tries to wind up opposition, and today didn't work for him. And having Demarai Gray on the bench didn't make sense for me. I mean, I do like Dwight McNeil, but he won't be on the right.
Yeah, but Dwight McNeil gives you work rate. He'll defend. He'll get back in. I can see why Dyche is picking him at the moment.
But Demarai Gray's your best player. He's your best player. Some of the performances he put in...
He's not their best player.
He's their best player, I'd say. Going forward, he's the one that's going to get at a man. The one with the speed, the one who can get past the player. You can play Dwight McNeil, but play Demarai Gray on the opposite wing. You know, we'll play him as a false nine. Neil Maupay is not going to give you anything. So for me, he's got to look at his tactics, Sean Dyche. And Everton are in trouble, mate. Like, Calvert-Lewin, they really, really rely on. And today showed Aston Villa had a top striker. 5 in 5 he's got. 5 goals in 5 games, Ollie Watkins.
Yeah.
And Everton have got nothing up front.
Yeah, do you think Everton could go down? I mean, they're in the bottom 3 again, and it's not looking good. They've got to play Arsenal, I think, on Wednesday.
You see
they are banging trouble.
You see, I look at it now, Jamie. I look at it as there's 9 teams. Palace down. If they don't book up their ideas, Nottingham Forest today, Nottingham Forest played like they were on 40 points and they were safe. Leicester today, Leicester played like they were safe. These teams have still got a relegation battle. So as much as Everton were poor today and they will be in a relegation battle, they're only 3 points behind Leicester, 4 points behind Forest. So there's a lot of teams that need to book up their ideas.
Let's go to Steve, who's an Everton fan. All right, Steve?
Good evening, Steve.
Hi, guys. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Gabby. You okay?
Yeah, good, Steve. What did you make of that today, Steve? I was watching the game. Just looked like you just weren't at the races, weren't quite there, didn't create nothing.
Do you know, like the first half, I thought we played, we were winning possession quite well, but we weren't doing, we were getting the chances. Obviously, Maupay had a ball cleared on the line and stuff like that, but it's just not good enough. For once, I actually agree with Gabby, being a Villa fan anyway. Maupay just isn't good enough. He's a championship player at best. And Everton seems, in the recruitment side, seem to make these bad decisions for the last 20 years.
I think the big thing for me, Steve, is that, you know, not getting Calvert-Lewin fit or not having him available for the rest of the season or his injuries could be the reason you go down, because you need a striker who can score goals. Because Maupay, for me, like you says, he's definitely a championship striker. There's a reason why Brighton let him go when they were short on strikers. He's just not good enough. Sims, it's hard to put the pressure on him, a young lad who's doing his bit, but you've got to get Calvert-Lewin fit. You have to.
He's made of glass. He's made of glass. He's in every time I watch him play. Next week he's out injured.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and you're exactly right what James just said there. He is certainly made of glass, and it's very frustrating being an Everton fan, seeing it all, watching it week in, week out. But looking at the games today around us, other teams are winning. Leeds won, obviously.
West Ham.
West Ham won 4-0, whatever it was today.
Yeah.
And I actually look at the other games. We got Arsenal on Wednesday away. Can't see us getting. Obviously, we know we said that like 3 weeks ago when we played them at home.
Forest away after.
And then we've got Brentford at home. We've got to play Tottenham at home. But
last season, your home form is what kept you up, right? The fans there made it like a Champions League night. It was unbelievable. Yeah. Do you feel like that's gone a little bit this season? Do you think the fans... Because what I've seen and speaking to Everton fans over the course of the season, they feel a little bit flat.
Yeah, today was don't get the last few games have been okay, but it was nowhere near as good as last season. Today was really flat today from the off. And then going back to the games, our home form was good last year. We got beat by Wolves at home. We got beat by Southampton at home. We played okay in these games, but we just can't seem to get a good run of results together.
Steve, when I saw the team, Steve, I rarely bet on football, but I had a bet on Aston Villa and Leeds to win today. When I saw the teams and the lineups, I just looked at that team of like going forward. Everton, it doesn't look like you're going to score goals. Demarai Gray, for me, is the one player that Digne and Matty Cash would have been buzzing. He was on the bench, because he gets at you. He's got pace, trickery, can score a goal. Why is he not starting?
Yeah, well, you said it before. I don't know why we're not starting with. We're not paid to make them decisions. But you look at, even like young Sims, I think he should be ahead of Mopay, without a doubt. He came on the pitch and he had a shot with, went over the bar slightly, within like to being on the, in the game. But he seems to find that pass as well. There was a couple of passes that he made, and like you said, when the long balls are coming in, Mopay's not strong enough. He's not big enough. It's just very frustrating as a supporter at the moment, and it has been. We spent a lot of money, boys, as everyone knows, and we shouldn't be in this position.
Miles off
and
it.
It comes down not only the board, it comes down to recruitment, because it's shocking.